Notice your breathing. Imagine a warm light.
Hello, you've caught me trying to live in the moment.
Meditation, gratitude, being in nature. You know, I'm trying to make a commitment to myself, to be present, to not allow my thoughts to drift unhelpfully to the future.
The light moves over your feet.
Rob! They've just announced new Onimusha at the Game Awards. It's coming out in 2026.
Oh my god, stuff the present. I can't wait for the future.
Yeah, it was fun while it lasted, the whole be grateful for now thing, but seriously, how's anyone supposed to be satisfied with today when tomorrow looks like this? A blitz of impossibly beautiful video games, all heading to PS5.
I want them all. I want them all. I want them all. Here are 7 massive PS5 games we need to play now.
First on our list is Split Fiction, the new game from Joseph Fares and the team at Hazelight, the studio behind award-winning co-op adventure It Takes Two. And like its spiritual predecessor, you'll be playing Split Fiction alongside a friend, each taking control of an aspiring writer trapped inside their own creation.
Elevator pitch received, and I am already in.
Here comes the bit that made me properly do the excited lean towards my desktop monitor, however.
That is how I show extreme emotion. You know, I don't whoop.
One of the characters writes fantasy, the other sci-fi, meaning your time in Split Fiction is essentially spent co-oping through a tapestry of spectacular environments that feel lifted directly from the imagination of 11-year-old me as I sat cocooned in Waterstone's basement. Sci-fi is my jam, and fantasy is totally my bag.
Therefore, Split Fiction is my jam bag.
And when you consider the creative heritage, It Takes Two, A Way Out, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, you just know Split Fiction is going to be something special. And that's without mentioning the bit in the trailer where you get to grow and then fly your own dragons.
They grow up to be full-ass dragons.
My sentiments exactly.
Ghost of Yotei is our next entry, a massive PS5 game I need to play right now, for the simple reason it's the follow-up to one of the best-loved PS4 games of all time, Ghost of Tsushima. We're a few centuries on in Ghost of Yotei, 1603 Hokkaido to be precise, so the name of Jin Sakai has long faded into myth and memory. Instead, we play as Atsu, taking up the mantle of the ghost on her quest for vengeance.
Now, we're a bit thin with wider story details at the moment, but that doesn't really bother me because we are thick with grass.
Grass and flowers and meadows and horses. All those things I enjoyed walking through slowly while playing my flute in the first game, now inexplicably looking better than I've ever seen, possibly in any video game. I enjoy taking my time in games like this. You know, just stopping and breathing it all in. So to see the care and attention to detail Sucker Punch has so obviously lavished on these environments makes my heart swell and my stomach
burn with the physical pain of not having Ghost of Yotei literally in front of me right now, apparently.
To say I'm excited about Metal Gear Solid Delta is a bit like saying the Metal Gear series has a few long cutscenes. I mean, that's true, but also significantly underselling it. I am so excited that if the game was released today, I'd immediately take the day off and go home so I could play it without distraction.
Rob, you absolutely cannot do that. There is absolutely no way.
Snake Eater is one of my favourite games of all time. It might even be the favourite, depending on what mood I'm in. So to play it again, remade, reimagined, when it looks this good and capture a slice of the magic I felt playing it for the first time, I genuinely go into the jungle and eat snakes myself for this. Heck, I might even do that anyway to get into the mood for when it does come out.
Hasn't approved any time off, and we specifically wrote in your...
I just want to feel the rush of landing in Selino Yarsk again. I want to hear the buzz of hornet wings as they sting hapless guards. I want to admire the pretty water graphics as Naked Snake tries not to drown in the rapids. I want Metal Gear Solid Delta, and I want it now. Thank you very much.
Not going home, and that is final. Rob, where the heck is he?
The next massive game I need right now, please, is Grand Theft Auto 6, the anticipation for which was at fever pitch about 4 years before Rockstar even announced it. Admittedly, we don't know loads about GTA 6 yet, but then really, what do you need to know to be convinced this is going to be anything other than amazing? It's set in Vice City, the fictionalised Miami, a formative location for the series, but one we haven't seen since the PS2 days. So the thought of seeing what Rockstar does with it on PS5 has me rocking back and forth in the fetal position levels of excited.
Oh, the traffic, the day-night cycles, the sophisticated daily routines of all the NPCs.
We also get our first look at new leads, Jason and Lucia, the latter the first ever female GTA playable character, with GTA 6 continuing the multiple protagonist approach from GTA 5. But let's be honest, the 200 words I've just spent explaining why GTA 6 is exciting are probably the most pointless 200 words I've ever written.
And I once wrote a series of limericks about a shoe called Michael.
The next massive game is Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Oh, Hideo Kojima, there's really not a single person in this world with a brain like yours, is there? Who else has the grey matter to make this mix with this and also this, while also making a compelling story that pushes the boundaries of the medium?
Yes, there's a cat made of tar and a talking stop-motion puppet, and hopefully the return of grenades made from your own poo. But there's also like a soulful, melancholic beauty to Death Stranding that it's difficult to describe because it's more something you just feel.
I mean, there are simple reasons we're excited to play Death Stranding 2 as well. Reasons that are as easy to describe as landslide, flood, and giant moon, because visually this is as impressive as anything I've seen in a video game. If the game was simply walking around feeling a bit sad,
Which when I play it kind of is.
then I'd still be excited, but throw in the patented Kojima eccentricity on top, and my hype levels are off the scale. You know, I'm not one of these people who's going to lose sleep wondering why the cast are in black and white in some of the cutscenes.
Don't ask me.
I want to not know what the heck is going on.
That's all part of the journey with a Kojima game. Bewilderment at the story, scale and sights for the first 3 quarters, then a sense of understanding that lasts maybe until the final twist, which throws you off balance once again.
I just wish I could be delightfully confused right now.
Next up, we've got a game so mysterious it doesn't even have an official name. But the fact we've got something new from Fumito Ueda, the legendary director of Ico, Shadow of the Colossus and The Last Guardian,
Well, it means I'm just going to have to press the official PlayStation Access hype alarm.
This isn't a drill. Fumito Ueda is making a new game. If you could all please gather in the designated hype zone outside the office to observe 3 minutes of excitement.
Thank you, everyone. In all seriousness, we know practically nothing about this game other than it's currently being made.
and that there's a mysterious Colossus-like figure with a head that's actually some kind of spaceship. But then again, I feel like I know practically nothing about the Fumito Ueda games I've played and finished, and that's the draw. These games are wonderfully mysterious and evocative, and if there is one man and one studio who've earned the right for us all to be excited for anything they make, it's Fumito Ueda and his team at Gen Design.
Shall we call everyone back inside now?
No, they can stay outside and be excited for a little bit longer.
The final massive PS5 game I need to play right now is Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, the new game from Naughty Dog, the trailer for which I've basically watched on repeat ever since its recent reveal at the Game Awards. I can't remember the last time a trailer radiated this much cool. It's like a reverse supernova, the hype event horizon from which there is no escape.
I mean, it's Naughty Dog. doing retro future cowboy bebop inspired sci-fi. Yes, please.
The cast is seriously stacked as well, with Hollywood movie star Kumail Nanjiani and Better Call Saul standout Tony Dalton hiding in the trailer, as well as a confirmed appearance from video game legend Troy Baker and Tati Gabrielle as lead character Jordan A. Munn,
who you may recognise as the villain from the Uncharted movie.
Then there's the soundtrack from Oscar-winning duo Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, which, when layered over a mysterious alien world, a Porsche spaceship, and digital performance capture of the quality we can see in the trailer, creates the kind of cinematic spectacle only Naughty Dog can produce. Spectacle sprinkled with Easter eggs and a cool jukebox thing.
In fact, I'd like to thank this trailer for teaching me something about myself I never knew previously, which is that apparently I'm a big fan of the Pet Shop Boys in space.
We then get a glimpse of the melee combat gameplay featuring a light-up blade so awesome I'm genuinely worried I might faint from excitement before we even get to release day. So that was a roundup of 7 massive PS5 games we need to play right now. If you also want to play them right now, then you need to give us a like. If we missed a massive game you're excited about, then you should leave us a comment. And remember to subscribe and click the notification bell to see more videos like this every Friday. See you next time.
PlayStation